So I just walked into Adidas in Rome and I'm like shocked because they have a lot of stuff out that is very reminiscent of the like Balenciaga Adidas collab, which I really loved so much. And it's really awkward, so I'm just gonna insert a clip of me talking here. Okay. Hi everyone. Stop. This is literally scaring the shit out of me. There's two. Hey everyone. I'm sick right now. I look it. I sound it. That's why I haven't been uploading. I don't want to hear shit. Anyways, this video is going to be a little bit random, but it's one that I wanted to make. Like this year, I've really just been uploading a lot and like figuring it out. But long story short, when the Balenciaga Adidas campaign came out, I really loved a lot of the looks from it. One of the looks I really loved was the Bella Hadid look, which was like this all red tracksuit, and like the bottom was like pants that went into the heels, like the panta shoes, panta boots, whatever. But like you could convert it into shorts, I believe. I've seen it in person like a couple times. I actually went to the Balenciaga Adidas release in Soho, New York. I didn't do a YouTube video, but maybe I should have. But oh my god, now I'm like in the fucking dark. Okay, that was very fun, and I do love this collection a lot because while a lot of the pieces most people, myself included, probably wouldn't notice that it's even different from Adidas, like just normally. Now I really want y'all to see how crazy this is. Here are the big black pants from the Adidas Balenciaga collab next to regular big black pants from Adidas. The only difference is the fit, and instead of Adidas it says Balenciaga. The name change is the same in almost every single product, but you can see the similarities in the comparisons between the gloves, the puffers, the socks, long sleeve shirts, the red windbreaker, the black windbreaker, the shorts. But this isn't to say that these are the same. You can obviously get a similar look for cheaper. They weren't trying to reinvent the wheel. While we're comparing, I'm gonna insert a clip of Galax, who has both the Adidas tracksuit and the Balenciaga Adidas tracksuit, and you can see the differences in the fit. Immediately, you can see the Balenciaga tracksuit has an extra swivel in the zipper. It's just more advanced. And the embroidery is a lot cleaner, which is cool because you're seeing this basic branding in high-level production. When he steps back, you see that the shoulders are completely different. The way the sleeves fall. My favorite detail is the way the stripes go all the way down and all the way up, which really creates the elongating illusion that the stripes are already intended to do, but the illusion isn't interrupted by the cuff. Now, I heavily want to emphasize the part where I talk about the illusion being interrupted. See, on the Adidas Balenciaga collab, the way that the stripes go literally to the end of the jacket and then all the way up right by your head, your face, it really does aid the illusion that the lines are like forever, you know? Adidas obviously puts this 3-line design on everything, but in other jackets, the illusion is killed. I really started noticing this when I thought, you know, I just want to buy a huge Adidas windbreaker or track jacket or whatever and just kind of have a similar vibe going. I think would really go with my style. But when I started looking at other windbreakers and track jackets, the only thing I could focus on was how the illusion is just brutally murdered. And as you could see by the wrist cuffs and the neck, we're just not getting the same thing. Even if the wrist cuff is skinny, the second that there's black fabric to contrast the white fabric of the stripes, the illusion is killed because those are literally the opposite color. It literally cuts off the stripes right there rather than letting them go all the way to the end. I'll get into it in a bit, but the reason why I was so excited about this collab is because the second I saw all these pieces, the stripes went all the way to the end, and that was extremely exciting for me. Back to the Galax clip, this is obviously so obvious, but besides the cut just being different and the illusion of the stripes, the way that everything is oversized is just not something that you're going to be finding in a regular Adidas store. I'm less focused on the pants here, but I do like the way that the bigger pants from Balenciaga fit rather than the stereotypical Adidas tracksuit. The neck is also more flattering. It kind of gives more of that 90s look that Demna loves to go for. I saw a comment that I thought was quite interesting. A girl was saying that the tracksuit on the right seems to be fit for a more modern take on what would have been a retro tracksuit. She was saying the Balenciaga one reminds her of what her mom would wear like in the 90s. And I think that that's pretty cool because, like I just said, a lot of Demna's work does give reference from the 90s. And so while the one on the right is not bad, it's just that it
fits a more modern take, and it doesn't really give a home to that 90s silhouette and that Balenciaga type of vibe. So I think that the collab makes a really cool spot for that, while also managing to bring in high-end tailoring and craftsmanship.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
I think what's cool about this, as opposed to something like the Gucci Adidas, which I love, is that like this really like Demna's fashion reflects the world. I think that like him being like European and stuff and like growing up in Europe, this like for me excludes the price point, like when I'm talking about it, because the price point is not good enough for me to like pay that amount of money, which sucks because I really love the concept of the collection, you know? But I think that the overall collection was super, super cool. I'll insert some of my favorite like looks and pieces here. Okay, but basically what prompted me to make this is I went to Adidas in Rome. I go to like the upstairs and like back wall, and all the walls are lined with this like stuff that looks like Balenciaga Adidas. We're talking like bombers. We're talking track jackets where the stripes go all the way up the neck and like all the way down the cuff of the sleeve. And like the colors, like everything is just very reminiscent of like the Adidas Balenciaga collab.
Pictures don't even do it justice, but when I say the colors were the same as the real expensive official collab, I'm dead serious. The red and the blue are really what sold it for me. When I was in the store, seeing those vibrant colors just made it feel like I was seeing the collab all over again. And especially because it's a little bit old now, it was almost nostalgic to see these pieces looking so similar to the collab.
And for me, this was so exciting because obviously prices in Adidas are not going to be like astronomical compared to like something like Balenciaga. And like I had been looking for something similar to like the Balenciaga Adidas look for so long. So I was just very excited when I got to the store and I saw all this stuff. So I recorded some clips and now you're going to watch them.
Oh shit.
Hello.
Let's take y'all through some of the pieces I tried on. So first is this pair of pants. The only thing that I don't really like about these is that besides the size, which is amazing, the stripes go down to the front, which I don't really understand why. The stripes going forward on the pants makes it a completely different statement, I feel like. Like now the focal point is on something else, and I just don't really want that with this piece. And then also the fabric is a little too flowy. So while it'd be good for certain pictures and stuff, it's just not really giving what I needed to give. Them was the bomber, which looks like a close match to the actual Balenciaga bomber. Of course, the bomber's shape was not the best, but I'm spoiled and I've, been witnessing and wearing Demna's work for the longest time, so there wasn't really a chance that I was gonna like this anyway. But for someone who really wants that look from that collection, this isn't too bad. I would still wear this by throwing the shoulders back or by putting my hands in the pockets. I think it would look pretty good. Of course, I had to try on the red and black windbreakers because I love that Bella Hadid look, and I love the way the black one looks as well. These were $130, so I didn't really want to buy both because that's $260 for some Adidas windbreakers, but I did really like how it fit. Similarly to the pants, I'm not really sure why they did this, but the stripes rotate down into the front and like go inwards, which I don't love because I don't think it helps really to aid the oversized look. But honestly, I just twist the cuffs right back out and wear that shit the way I want. The red one looks amazing with blue jeans, with other red bottoms. Like I would love to own this, but I just cannot justify spending that amount of money. And I also know I wouldn't wear red that much. This tight long sleeve and high neck thing, which I absolutely love with the centered logo. I think the cut of this is just so nice, and I really liked how it looked. This really does just give me the Balenciaga Adidas vibe, and whether I decide to wear this out or I wear this under something, I think it's a nice piece to have. You can really dress it up or down, and it pops nicely with the blue. I did end up getting this one, and I also got the black track jacket. I'll be wearing the black track jacket with jeans, little shorts, just so many fun looks. But I wanted to show you what I noticed when I put it on a hanger. I do wish the stripes went out more on the sleeve, as I feel like it would help to aid the oversized look. But I do like the way the shape of the jacket sits on the hanger. The Adidas branding is nice and minimal, and it really does just feel like the Balenciaga jacket. The zipper is also quite similar to the Balenciaga one. It doesn't have that extra hinge, but the shape of it is much more Balenciaga rather than regular Adidas track jacket. So this is called the Adilenium collection. I did not understand what that was. I was like, is this an Italian word? Because I'm in Italy. But then I realized it's like Adi, like Adidas. And then I was like, is it millennium? Is it not millennium? I don't know. But that's what it's called. Maybe that has something to do with how the lines curve inward on almost every piece. I don't know. But I would definitely recommend checking it out. The prices will probably drop throughout the next couple weeks or months. And also, this was in Rome. I don't think that this is available in the US as of right now, but that may change when I upload. But I will leave a link down below for you to shop the collection.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'm done talking. I have literally nothing left to say. But there is some fun, exciting stuff coming. So make sure you follow me on Instagram. You'll probably see some of those pieces like on Instagram soon. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.